Here's a way to beat the expensive housing market here in the Bay Area. Get Hip. A group called Hip Housing is bringing people together to share a place to live. NBC Bay Area's Jean Ellie joins us from the peninsula this evening with some affordable solutions. Jane.
Raj, in this pricey rental market, you have people who cannot afford to rent an apartment. You also have older people who can no longer afford to live alone on a fixed income in their home, and they have extra bedrooms. Hip Housing is putting those two people together in a solution both can afford. The rental housing crunch in the Bay Area stunned 21-year-old Selena Melcher.
They were over 2,000. I must admit, very much over 2,000.
The college student couldn't afford to live alone.
I've been living here for quite a while, and I don't want to go back to live in an apartment.
72-year-old Cornelia Carrillo needed to downsize but didn't want to. Now the unlikely pair is living together in Daly City. A group called Hip Housing brought them together.
It's like a Match.com, you know, it's one of those things where who's going to come together and who's going to fit well together based on the characteristics that we know. And then we ask them to interview each other.
Hip Housing has been coordinating house sharing in San Mateo County for more than 40 years. The limited supply of rental properties and sky-high prices has them busier than ever.
For every one home provider that we have 5 people seeking. That's the largest ratio we've ever had in our history. We're still making as many matches as we ever did. We just have more demand.
Hip Housing does a criminal background check and income verification on clients, matching hundreds of roommates each year.
And I enjoyed especially the students, young, like I have a new family, you know.
A creative housing solution that means Carrillo can stay in the house she loves, and at $900 a month, Melcher feels at home in a place she can afford.
I love Cornelia. She's a beautiful, sweet lady, and like I said, she reminds me so much of my family back home that it was a perfect fit, to be honest.
Now, as you can imagine, not every shared housing situation turns out so well. Hip Housing says there is an exit strategy in the housing agreement both parties sign. Hip Housing only operates in San Mateo County. We're reporting live in Daly City tonight. Jean Ellie, NBC Bay Area News.